Welcome back. In today's video we have a submission from Benden the Great. Last time we had his Sokoban, and this time around we have a space shooter called Space Shooty, I believe. Okay, so this is the web version of the game. Below we have some different versions, even Android, so you even have mobile versions. Nice. I'm going to be playing only this version. I'm not gonna waste time on others, so let's see how it goes. First, I would say the main menu is, it looks okay. Honestly, I would rather make it a bit more straightforward, like center everything in the middle or maybe to the side, because right now we have press space or press escape, and we have options for back. So these two top buttons, if I press escape, nothing happens. It basically blocks the application. I suppose it would exit the game on other versions. So I would say when you make versions for each and every single type of platform, you should adjust it properly. So when you port a game to another platform, you have to spend time at least on basic UI so it matches the platform you are playing. When it comes to pressing space, I'm guessing it's going to be to start the game based on this. But let's see what do we have in options before I go. Okay, so we have main menu and options, and we have some music now. Nice. Pressing enter doesn't do anything. Oh, I need to press space. We have different resolutions, full screen VSync, volume bar. Okay, nice. This is really good. And if I press back to the main menu, yeah, I would love to see like press space to start. Like down here you have options equals back, so I know if I press back I'll get options. So in this case, like, you can apply the same process on the top ones, meaning if you press escape it will exit the game, press space to start, and also please match the fonts. Right now the options has a different font than the press buttons, which I don't think is really the best choice. By the way, interesting effect here on the left. I just noticed, because the contrast between colors is a bit small, but there's some interesting shader things going on this object on the bottom left side. So yeah, let's go. I believe I can make it full screen, so I'll do just that. Okay, let's try it out. Beware of the, I guess, space invaders. Okay, so interesting effect for the jetpack, not jetpack, but for the jet engine, I would say. Okay, so when you move back, you have only these trails going on, but when we move forward, up or down, we have this cool fire effect going on. Nice. What? They collide. Okay, that's new to me. Okay, so the bullets collide. That's something new. Okay, every time I shoot, I see this is physics-based game. So when I shoot, my spaceship goes in the back. Okay, so we can kill a nice cool effects. Music is okay. It has its like calmer moments and it's a bit more intense moments, so that's totally fine. You have inverted the colors for the bullets, which is great, because at any moment I have to recognize what are the enemy bullets and which are mine bullets. So that's good. Let's see what is this star. Let's kill this off. Okay, so when I hold to move right and shoot at the same time, I'm at least on the same space. Whoa, okay. Okay, now I realize this is space, and perhaps you were aiming for a bit more realistic approach because it's physics based, but personally, when I play games with a lot of shooting and a lot of bullets, I like to have tight control over my player character, in this case spaceship. Right now if I shoot, I'll collide with those bullets behind me, which I don't think it's good in my opinion. It's not fun to lose control in the middle of a fight. I'm guessing, yes, you could say that this is the type of the game, but when it comes to space shooters, I like to have tight control of my character. We have tapped to switch weapons if I remember, so let's see what... Whoa! Okay, now it's a cool weapon, like homing missiles. Can I spam those? Kinda. So enemies also shoot those giant bullets. Okay. I guess some of these are a bit bugged because they don't move at all. Now, this is what I'm talking about. If I shoot now, I'm gonna collide with the bullet behind, and I cannot stop that at all. So, yeah, losing control isn't the best in my opinion. Let's switch back. And see this? I have to push the bullet if I want to get to the enemy, and if they shot a bullet, because the bullets collide with each other because it's physics based, I have to shoot multiple bullets to push their bullets to them in order to defeat them, which kind of slows the game a lot. So yeah, I'm guessing this is it. Okay, so what are my final thoughts? I just remember that I did play this game when you have submitted it first, but I kind of forgot about these key features, if you will. I would say this: the music and sound effects are good, the graphics also good, but when it comes to the gameplay itself, and this is just my personal preference, I think that the controls could be tighter, that it could be more precise. And the reason that I like precise controls in space shooters where there's a lot of bullets is because when I think about something and when I have to focus my attention on a specific portion of the game, I want to be able to focus on the position of the enemy, where exactly is my position, and the bullets that are incoming towards me and the bullets that are outgoing from me. Essentially, I want to see those few things: where I am and where my bullets are, and where the enemies are and where their bullets are. So those four things. I don't want to spend extra brain power to try to process how each bullet that I shoot will influence my movement, so that the bullets behind me can also hit me even though they already passed me. So I have to look always at the entire map, and perhaps this is the experience you were going for, like this type of difficult experience. But I don't think, and again, my personal preference, but I don't think this is the best choice. I would rather have precise controls over my spaceship, so I know exactly where I'm going to be, so I can focus on the fight itself, so I can focus on the bullets, instead of trying to focus on the movement of my spaceship and the bullets that have already passed me. Also, the problem with the bullets being physics based, so they collide with each other. There are times where there are multiple enemies and they shoot bullets like next to each other, so there are a couple of bullets, or maybe 3 to 4 bullets at the same time, and now I have to push those bullets before I can get to the enemies. And by the time I push those bullets enough, they already shoot new bullets, and it's always this like tug of war when I'm trying to push the bullets to try to defeat the enemies instead of simply shooting them. So it kind of became tedious after a while instead of fun. Now, if you are still developing this game, maybe experiment a little bit with this concept of physics-based bullets a bit more. For example, bullets can be in different shapes. So maybe some bullets are rectangles, maybe some are squares, maybe some are like triangles, or maybe even circle, or maybe even like are connected with a rope of some kind of energy beam, who knows. And maybe the whole point of the game would be that you cannot defeat enemies with your own bullets, but rather you have to deflect the bullets towards the enemies, so you must defeat them with their own weapons. So maybe that kind of physics-based space fight could happen in that way. I'm not sure it would be fun at all, but maybe it would, who knows. I just know that at the current moment, like after maybe like 5 minutes or so, it became kind of annoying to fight the bullets before I can fight the enemies. And then all of those bullets that have passed me, I still have to think about those as well. I would say that work on those couple of things, and I think the game, at least if you are aiming towards players like myself who like tight controls, you have a better chance at getting through to them. Okay, that would be all for today. Thank you for your submission, Ben the Great, and I hope to see you in the future as well. If you also want to submit a game, please do so on the Discord, and I will leave the link to this game in the video description, so if you also want to check it out, please do so. That's all for today, and remember, just relax and have fun.